Wow, I can't believe I can actually control that. Holy cow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, NBs of all ages, Level Up for Charity is proud to bring to you its Song Comp, the first ever LUFC Song Comp Champions Bracket host here for this evening. Let's hear it for your Wednesday streamer here tonight. I am your host, Dylan the Dude. And welcome everybody to our special and first ever LUFC Champions Bracket here for our song comp. Now, for those of you who might not be familiar, we here at LUFC have done quite a few of our song competitions to where we host a bracket, we have submissions from our lovely and wonderful community, and we put these into a competition where people vote, they go head to head, and only one winner may prevail at the end of every song comp. Well, we have officially done enough of these to where we can make almost a full bracket of just our winners. So, tonight, that is what we are going to be doing here on stream. The bracket has been set up. We will have only the very best of our song comp here tonight. Only the winners, of which there are 25. Yes, chat. We have done a total of 25 officially on the record, on the books, song competitions for our video game themed song comps. So, we will be going through and having all 25 of those duking it out to see which one will reign supreme. As you all can see, all 25 of our winners are over here, and they will be competing in our bracket coming up here in about 20 or so minutes. So, until that time, when hopefully we will get more voters in here to see who will win, what will be labeled the grand champion of our first 25 song competitions. Now, the plan is to also maybe do a little bit of Earthbound afterwards, but it depends on just how I'm feeling, and I've got some stuff I do have to take care of due to some unfortunate things that have happened today, so it'll be tentative. It'll be very tentative to see if we do any more Dude or Democracy. Hey, it's a music. How you doing, dude? Our 25 song comps here. All right, here we'll be competing here tonight. Hey, music, would you actually like to just react to all these with me? Because it's gonna be not a very long comp. Do you want to just hang in a VC?
Hello there.
I will be in my domain if you'd like to join me, because you have seen a few of these song comps, but you haven't, you didn't participate in all these. You mostly participated in the DMCA. Go right ahead then. If you guys finish up at some point, feel free to join me. I'll be in my domain, free for people to join if they do so declare. Oh, yo, there you are.
Yeah, so apparently I was given permission to join you. So big shout out to Yeah.
Thank you, Lee.
Yeah, big shout
I
out
see
to
you
Lee.
in the chat.
Yeah. All right.
Are you sorry? Are you gonna queue while being in here?
No. No, because if I do that, then I'm gonna have split attention, and this is a pretty big thing. Pretty big thing that we're doing. Like the best of the best songs that were submitted are going head to head. So I would like, if I am gonna be doing this with you, I would like to put my full focus on that.
It would have been very funny to just be in the middle of like listening to one of the round matchups and then just hear you just instinctively going, Tracer.
Why the fuck are my supports so far back?
I'm low. Oh, I'm DMX. Oh. That was always my favorite call of yours whenever we played, especially competitive, is when you would outright say, I'm DMX. Why is Leon Widow?
Which, by the way, now is a line that you can say now that Demon is in the roster.
I'm never telling you I'm DMX. If you don't see it in the kill feed, that's your problem.
I said you can say. Whether or not you do say, that is up to you.
Nah, that's not my place to say. If you're not paying attention to the kill feed, that's on you. Dylan, why aren't you going in? Didn't you see that little DMX icon? I am in baby form.
Yeah,
the only reason I'd be saying why is Leon Widow is if Freya's banned. So, Lee, as you can see over here, we have 25 songs. So we've been doing these song competitions for, 25 of them now. So, what we do is we usually get about between 40 and 60 songs that the community vote that it puts in, and then we put them into this website, and it puts them into a bracket. And you listen to one song on the left, you listen to one song on the right, and then in Twitch chat, you guys vote for which one you like more. And whichever one gets the most votes will move on in the bracket. We have done 25 of these once a month for the last now just over 2 years. So these are the 25 winners that we have had over the last 25 months. So let me actually go ahead and tell you, because all of these were pretty much themed as well. Let me pull up the list here, and I'll tell you what the themes were. But I did it once as hey, this is a fun little way to pass time. But then it just got popular. People liked doing it, and it eventually grew to, during this time of year when people are back at work and back in the, we get slightly lower, but at our peak, we've gotten, 20, 30 people in stream to vote for these, so it has grown into a bit, and I am starting a little bit later than I normally would, so maybe people are just kind of like a little thrown off by the time, but I would expect a lot of people to jump into chat in like the next 10 minutes to hope and vote and see if their song will win tonight. But yeah, the themes that we've had Best Video Game OST, which was our first one because we thought it was just going to be a one and done. Then we have the Best Final Boss, Best Battle Themes, Best Bad Video Game Song, Best Halloween Song, all video games by the way, Best Credits Theme for a video game, Best Winter Music from a video game, Best Opening, Best Indie, Best Capcom Game Theme, Silly, Medieval or Fantasy, Racing, Retro, Summer, Non-Final Boss, RPG, Sci-Fi, Final Level, Non-Final Boss 2, Community Choice, Indie 2, Battle 2, Worst Games in the Community, and Final Boss 2. So we have had 25 different comps over the last 2 years. And yeah, we're going to see which of those songs are going to reign supreme. Yep, let me do one more reminder in the chat for people.
We got 15 minutes.
Yeah, let me type it out. I'm gonna post it in like 5 minutes here. Song bracket challenge.
In the meantime, I am finishing up my personal characteristics for a new D&D character that I would like to use in a campaign at some point or another.
Oh yeah, it actually starts in like 10 minutes. I'll be having people. The hell did I just drop? Yeah. I pretty much started stream now, just to like, get a little bit of filibustering here. Yeah, no, like normally I start at 5 with the comp starting at 5:30, but just because of some stuff I had to take care of today, including another automobile flub, another not flub, auto
Incident?
issue. Yeah, I mean it's not even really an incident because like nothing like prompted it, like nothing like it's not like I hit a tree and then my head gasket broke or anything. It was just like the car has been driving absolutely fine, and then I take it in to get an oil change, and they're like, yeah, this stuff looks like crap. Like, what the heck is happening to your car?
Chocolate milk.
Yeah, it pretty much like here. Do I have it in here? Actually I do. Hold on. So for you guys out there who knows music, go ahead and answer this for the class. What is the visual appearance of oil for your car?
Well, that actually depends on a few things. Normally, if you're putting in brand new oil into your car, it should look a lot like honey. Don't try it. It won't taste like honey, I assure you.
So like gold.
However,
yeah.
Yeah, goldish. However, as it gets used up in the engine and starts collecting a lot of carbon deposits through each of the cylinders, it does go into a bit of a blackish color, but still functions and flows like oil.
Yeah, so typically that is what you expect. Well, the oil was more similar because when you have a busted head gasket, your coolant ends up mixing with your oil, and it kind of looks like this shade of like milky chocolate brown color, a little bit darker. This is similar to gold, but
hence why I say the forbidden chocolate milk, because if it does look like chocolate milk and comes out in a bit more of a sludge than normal, then yes, you have a head gasket failure, and at some point in the gasket, coolant is dripping into the oil passages, which is not good, by the way.
Yeah, so, and again, we've had no overheating problems. We've had no, no, like, motor issues. Nothing notable. But then we took it in for this, and they were just like, yeah, this is a problem. And I'm like, oh, well, shoot. I guess we have to get this fixed now. So
yeah, and I mean the big reason why it is a problem is because that sludge-like texture makes the oil behave less like oil, which could cause internal damage and lead to more problems in the future. So yeah, it does sound badly. I will give you that. However, you caught it early on that the car can be saved.
Yeah, so, and I wonder how early on it is, because, like, again, we've had no problems with it, like, overheating or anything like that. So, like...
As long as the car does not overheat, it is still good. I still recommend that you get it fixed ASAP.
Oh. Yeah, Paige's dad actually just picked it up, like, right before I started stream. So, it will be at the auto shop, tonight. Like, they're just dropping it off on the way back, and they'll get looked at first thing tomorrow. So
yeah, it's funny because I think you're going to be surprised how small of a failure point it's going to be for it to have that devastating of an impact.
Do I know what time it is? Lee, what time is it? As
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut
oh
butter
god,
jelly time.
boomer. No. D6
I'm
dice.
sorry, that was a straight layup, all right?
Yeah. D6 dice time. What does that
Oh
mean?
yeah. So Lee and I have been yeah, no, so during our sessions every now and then Lee would have me roll a D6 and that is how many of the fun snacks he would have for whatever reason.
Oh, okay. God, I hope not too many sixes, because that would probably be a ton. That would probably go through your stash pretty quick.
So the way that we've been doing is like best of 3 or best of 5, no, or best of 5, no, so to speak, and it averages out to like anywhere between 2 or 3. So like,
oh, okay, that's not as bad then. That's definitely not as bad as it could be.
No, but he was sweating whenever I told him that 6 showed up twice.
Oof. Yeah, that can be pretty. Yeah, that could be a lot if you get like a lot of 6s.
Yeah.
All right, let me type out this message here, and then we're gonna get started here pretty shortly. So,
All right.
we're about to start the ever.
Sure, why not?
The first ever comp champions.
I actually think those go with my stat line for personality. So, a little bit of behind the scene of the character that I'm putting together for D&D. My character is a half-elf race where he is an elf on his father's side and an Aasimar on his mother's side. So he's basically an elf with wings when you think about it.
That will be cool. And Lee, I guarantee you've probably played and or heard some of the games and some of these tracks that you're going to hear here tonight. These are some of the best of the best. There are some that are very deep and obscure, so there will definitely be a lot you've never heard. And yeah, for music, half elf with wings is like, what did you? Are you graced by Red Bull? Is that your?
I don't think.
Do you worship Red Bull? Is that what it is?
No, much to your excitement as you fangirled in our DMs over it, I will be worshiping the Moon Maiden with this character.
Yeah, that is cool because I am currently playing a Selune worshipping Twilight Cleric, which it's just a very cool, very chill goddess to worship in the realm of D&D.
Right. However, my class isn't a cleric or a monk or anything that is more common among the Salonites. My class is a fighter class, so naturally, I was putting together my my rolls for the stats, and of course, I put the biggest one in strength because he is a sword fighter.
Yes.
That being said, my dummy stat happens to go to wisdom in this case, which doesn't say a lot when the lowest roll that I have is a 12.
Oh boy, yeah, you do sound like you're gonna. If your lowest roll was a 12, that's pretty good. If that's your weakest point.
Right. No, right. So like ordering everything, strength was my highest roll at 16. I got 2 15s, which went to dexterity and charisma. Got 2 14s, which went to constitution and intelligence. And then of course wisdom got my 12, but I also went the inquisitive route, so I got a few ability boost, 2 into constitution and 1 into charisma. That being said, I'm putting together the personality traits for this character, and I decided to go with I have a joke for every occasion, especially occasions where humor is inappropriate, and I don't pay attention to the risks in the situation. Never tell me the odds.
Oh god, that's boy.
I feel like A, that's very Han Solo of me, and B, I feel like that's appropriate for a wisdom of 12.
You know, that's no moon music. That's what your deity worships, or what deity you worship. That's no space station. That's a moon.
The moon haunts you.
Yeah, I had to watch a lot of Sailor Moon for anime contracts, so tonight I am in D&D. I am going to be quoting a lot of Sailor Moon. Just letting you know ahead of time.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, I've got catchphrases and quotes from that show just rattling inside my brain.
Hey, last session you quoted Danhausen, or not last session, but a couple sessions ago you quoted Danhausen in your fight. So
that is true.
Surprised.
Thank you, Lee, for the resubscription. 3 months on a 1-month streak. That is absolutely appreciative. Thank God it wasn't Malum gifting 500 subs because oh boy, that is all we would be hearing for the next for probably the entirety of the stream, to be honest.
Be careful when mentioning Malum, because apparently he's like Joe Hendry in streams. Just say his name and he appears.
Yeah, no, yeah, trust me. If you look up at the stream statistics, you will see how many subs Malum has gifted. It is a big number. It is a number that
it's over 1,000.
Every time I think about this number, I just freak because I'm like, oh my God, what is? Nope, that is not bugged. That is legitimately what Malum has done, and oh boy, I feel honored and loved and wonderful, but at the same time, when I hear or see him in chat, I have to like. He'll always have like some different little thing to say, and I'll see it and I'll be like, no, that's too kind, that's too nice. We appreciate the support for charity, but God, what? Like, if I see his name pop up here in chat in like 3 minutes, I am gonna have to triple take and be like, oh God, I'm about to get hit with it, am I? I'm about to get hit with it. Alright, so we've got 6 viewers in chat, hopefully, because there's a few notable names that said they'd be here that I assume are going to jump. Oh, okay, yeah, hold on, let me, This is the most janky fair. I won this at the Indiana State Fair last year. Yeah, this thing is huge. Hello, Typh. Huge and, like, no thoughts, head empty. This is like styrofoam almost. Like,
oh, damn.
Like, you can hear, like, like, it's like full. Like, holy cow. You can. My son, and I also have a Snorlax back there that's like the same type of material. Like, there is something wonderful about the cheapness of, like, state fair prizes that just I love and respect, and also think, how did they get away with this? Like, this is the most unofficial Pokemon. Like, it has a tag. Like, it is made by a company called Toy Factory that I don't believe exists, but yeah, fairs just order these things in bulk, and then, like, it still even has the thing on it where the carnival guy had to, like, take it off the hook. So this is the best bootleg Pokemon merch you'll probably find. All right, folks, though. The clock is about to strike 6 o'clock, which means it's almost time for our song comp. Now, let me go ahead. That Meowscarada bootleg is huge. Like every time I see the official Gardevoir and how big that is, I'm like, man, that thing's huge. That life-size Meowscarada which music now wants, now that he knows it exists, is just massive. Like, it's almost my height. Like, that thing is gigantic. Okay, so folks, while we are waiting for the last couple people to roll on in here, let me explain how this is going to work here. So we have, as you can see, we have 25 official song comp winners. Now, this only includes our official on-stream song comps. We've had a couple of off-stream song comps for things that, hello, Waffle. So we've had a couple of off-stream song comps that have DMCA, so unfortunately those will not be featured tonight. However, before we start, let me go ahead and tell you guys kind of who you're going to see here tonight, because Dax, wonderful, wonderful Dax, did a little bit of numeric breakdown for us. So if we are talking about the number of entrants, because these are all... Hey, speaking of Dax, hi Dax. So speaking of the entrants we have here tonight, we have, with one entry each here tonight, we have Asgol, Gus, J-Ray, Luke, K.A., Rhea, Rory, Rumpton, and Typh. All of those individuals have one single song in this bracket that will be giving them a chance in here. In the 2-win category, we have Daffy, Dax, Froggy, JB, Pat, Rosie, and Sunny, all with 2 wins each, so they have 2 tunes each in here tonight. And our only song comp winner with 3 wins, which means he's the favorite to win, is your very own host, Dylan the Dude. Theme of Laura is a really good one, and I have not heard it in a while, so I'm kind of hoping it does good. I'm kind of hoping it'll hit me like it does. But that being said, I just know I want my silly song comp victory to go against the bad song comp victory. I'm hoping it happens. If it does, awesome. If not, unfortunate. But so that's the breakdown. We have 25 different ones here, and we're going to go ahead and start things off as I pause this. By the way, this stream right here that I have been using for stream, Nintendo Radio, has had a shocking, not big amount of Nintendo songs. It has mostly been non-Nintendo songs, so very weird. Yes, one song will luck out and get a bye. So, that is completely random. We do not know. I do waffle when I just need something nice in the background. So, folks, as always, let me explain how this works. We are going to play both songs. You will have one on the left, one on the right. We are going to listen to them both, and then I will start the vote. And if you in chat want to vote for the song on the left to move forward, you will type a 1 in chat. Let's go ahead and get some 1s in chat to show that you all know how this works. Let me see some 1s. There's a 1. Yeah, we might, I hope we do. We might also not, because of what I explained prior to stream. 2 different car incidents in 2 weeks has led to a lot of stress in the personal life. But depending on what time we end, we'll see what we can get going. All right, but if you want to vote for the song on the right, you will put a 2 in chat. So let's go ahead and see 2s in chat to make sure we are all good to go. There we go. See, you guys all know. So, folks, we are going to have people joining in throughout the night, I hope, but let's go ahead and see what will be winning here in our first ever Grand Champion bracket. Let's go ahead and start with these 25 right now. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, so one song will technically get a full thing because I can't put it down lower. So it says 7 will have a first round bye. It will kind of technically.
Yeah!
Awesome. Love ya, bud, and this is an excellent way to kick off a 2-week break. Also, Dylan, if you submitted, not everyone who works hard is rewarded. In DMCA Rob, you are the GOAT.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what you're meaning by that. That tune was, yeah, I mean, again, when we do another DMCA, we're doing DMCA Rob now, I will tell you. I cannot tell you what I submitted because we'll be finding that out here in about a week. So if you're in our Discord and you want to see how that Rob progresses, go ahead and check it out. But folks, let's go ahead and start things off here with our champion bracket. Let's start things off. Let me see the DMs. Yes. Yes, I will do that. Yes. So, everybody, by the way, we are going to have somebody joining me here, as you hear, of course, here. This is Music, who you all know. And Music, who has been around these things, but has not properly sat through a lot of these, will be giving kind of his fresh perspective. Like, I'm kind of curious to see what Music thinks about a lot of the things here. And Music, do you still have Twitch chat, like, open on the side?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you can vote normally. I remember when Jordan and I did this, I had to do like some funky math, so I'll just let you vote normally. All right, folks. In our first battle here tonight, let me get my list of these competitions open so I can correctly tell you all exactly what champions we are seeing here. So, here we go, folks. Your first tune here tonight on the left in our first battle will be a very recent one. Our community discourse winner, which, of course, was voted on by all of you. We voted on our least favorite and most hated franchises. Sonic was one of them, and Sonic ended up winning the competition. So let's see how good this best hated category champion is. Can you hear it, Music?
I can hear it fine.
All right, cool. Also, the interesting part, chat, there are no limits put on this competition. So if you've won 2 comps or more, your songs can fight your own songs at any point. You are at the mercy of RNG. So, Music, are you a Sonic fan? I don't know if I've ever been able to clock that on you. Are you a Sonic the Hedgehog fan?
Technically, no. I unfortunately grew up with the Mario franchise with very little exposure to Sonic at all, which is weird because I did grow up with the Sega Genesis as well. So, like, I'm sorry, Mario just won the battle in my childhood.
All right, so you are a Sonic non-believer.
I never said I was a non-believer. I just said that Mario overtook my childhood.
But you do love racing, so how does this make you feel as a racing team?
Like I want to race in Sonic All-Star Racing?
Transform.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is one of the more modern comp winners, too. I mean, we are going back to the last 25 months, over 2 years of song comps here tonight. Now, Music, you don't have the information I have. Who do you think submitted this winning tune here? When it won the comp it won. Who do you think submitted this?
That is an excellent question, because I'll be honest, I don't remember much of the winners, even the more recent ones.
Just take a guess, though. Who in our community hits the vibes of this song for you?
This feels like a Dax song, for me, honestly.
A Dax song, you say?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Like either Dax or Daffy.
There we go. I think you hit it right on the head with that second one. All right, there was the loop for our Carrier Zone from Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed. Now, what is it going to be going up against here? The Community Discourse winner going one-on-one with our winner for the best.
Something completely different.
Something completely different. This song right here was the winner of the best silly song comp. So, folks, let's take a listen. Have you ever heard this music?
I believe so.
What a first round matchup.
Now, you said that Sonic was the champion for the worst song, right?
The best OST from hated franchises. Yes.
Okay.
So it still won, like it was the best song of that list.
Okay. I just want to make sure of that before we start voting.
It does. It kind of does. Oh, those stings always get me.
Ay.
Yeah, this is the only part of the song that kind of freaks me out every time I get to it. This part you're about to hear. Getting a little saucy here at the end.
Apparently.
All right, folks. Your Community Discourse winner here on the left, Carrier Zone. Your dog ending for Silent Hill 2 from Best Silly on the right. Folks, it is now time to start the vote. 1's in chat for Carrier Zone from Sonic and All-Star Racing. 2's in chat for Silent Hill 2's dog ending. It's pretty close here already with 20 seconds remaining. And remember, folks, we will be flipping Franks for any and all ties, and because this is a special champions bracket, we will be doing best 2 out of 3 for the flips. So, if we get any Frank flips tonight, we will be doing best 2 out of 3 flips. So, we're giving everybody a good chance here tonight. And we are already going to be starting things off tonight here with a best 2 of 3 Frank flipping here on a vote of 5-5, with my vote going to the right. Let's go ahead and see which of these two will be winning the Frank flips and moving on.
Oh boy.
Flip number 1 goes into Sonic territory. Flip number 2, just straight up taking it out. All right. Well, dog ending, I appreciate you. I I personally think you have more personality. Unfortunately, personality doesn't save you here in this matchup. Carrier Zone will be moving on.
It's such a silly song, though, with the goodest of boys.
Yeah, but the goodest of boys is not good enough. Yeah, this is champion type. We are making sure there is no ambiguity. We are making sure that everything is going straight down the middle. This is prestigious. And speaking of prestige, let's see what's in battle number 2 here on the left. Guys, Sonic the Hedgehog already, again. Now, this track here, of course, the winner of the best sci-fi OST comp. So let's go ahead and see what Space Trip Steps, better known as Meteor Herd, has in store for us. I understand, Rosie. I understand completely. Don't worry, that's why I'm doing 2 out of 3, because we're making sure that our joint bad luck on coin flips is solidified. We need to make sure that our joint bad luck is, like, really punishing us this comp.
Axe shuddered.
I love those little, like, doo-doo-doo parts. Now, music.
Yes.
We've had one Sonic song here tonight that you know was Dappy. Who do you think submitted Sonic Adventure 2? This tune you hear right now.
Why do you torture me so?
I like to see how well you know our community.
Well, clearly I don't.
Hey, you properly clocked Daffy. I give you credit for that.
Boy. That's the thing. It's like you're also putting me a little bit on the spot, and my memory goes to shit when I'm put on the spot. So it's like, see, I really can't tell you heads or tails.
See, this is my attempt, like, to kind of like how old people do Sudoku puzzles to keep their mind sharp. I'm doing this to keep you on your game.
Because that is a total myth.
By the way, speaking of old people, everybody, don't forget to wish Frank a happy birthday if you haven't already. It was his birthday the other day. 32 years old.
Now all I have is Cusco just going, ow! You ruined my groove!
Alright, chat. That was Meteor Herd, our best sci-fi video game OST winner here on the left. In this champions bracket, what is it going to be going against here on the right? Let's find out. Ooh, a classic. No, not our RPG. This was our best retro game song comp winner. Let's go ahead and hear The Corridors of Time. The girls are fighting. Oh, Song Comp RNG, you do go hard. Music, have you ever played either of these games?
I have not. Although, for whatever reason, Chrono Trigger, the song that we're listening to now, it sounds familiar. I just don't know where I've heard the song. Because I know I didn't play that game.
Chrono Trigger is often regarded as one of the best RPGs of all time, so maybe just through osmosis.
Probably. I find it hard to believe that this is a retro song. Like, it just sounds way too clean for what I expect from the retro eras.
Chrono Trigger's OST was really ahead of its time. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was Chrono Trigger... It was Super Nintendo, right? It was not.
I'm looking that up right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Super Nintendo. So, for this to sound this clean from that old, yeah, it's very impressive.
So it came out in 1995 for the SNES, and apparently they remade it for the Nintendo DS too.
The remake, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it did originally come out for the SNES.
Yeah, for a game that's older than me. This game is 31 years old.
And somehow I'm still older. Granted, I'm also older than Google, so.
Oof.
1993, baby, let's go.
Oh, God, Rosie, don't say that. Oh, that makes me feel so old. Old. We do have people that are younger than Sonic Adventure 2, though. I know we do. All right, folks. Corridors of Time on the right, Meteor Herd on the left. It's time to vote. If you want to vote for Space Trip, your sci-fi comp winner, 1's in chat. Chrono Trigger, you put 2 in chat. Yeah, I knew Waffle was. Jesus Christ, I'm old.
Don't forget, Dylan, you're only a couple years younger than I am.
Shut up. I have to pretend I'm younger. However, I do have a lot more nostalgia for one of these than the other. Although, you know what? From a vote of 6-4, my vote will be going to Chrono Trigger, which will move on to the next round. Sonic wins one, loses one. Chrono Trigger will be moving on. All right, folks. Battle number 3. Here on the left, we have our only, and I'll explain this in a moment, but we have this right here, the top, the initial D tune, which was our winner for Best Racing Game OST. So this is your Best Racing Game OST. Also, the only dual winner that we have in Song Comp history. So let's go ahead and give it a listen.
God.
And by dual winner, I mean 2 people submitted this tune, and it won, so they both got credit for it.
Fair enough.
I think you'll like this one, music. well typed. This was your winner of that comp.
And this comp was actually one of the few comps that I did participate in.
That is true. It is actually Initial D, Waffle, yeah. It is Initial D, you are correct. Yeah, there are elements of this I really love, and there's elements of it that, I'm alright with.
What were you thinking telling me to change my game? This style wasn't going anywhere. It was kaput. Don't you see what I've done with this place? This whole thing? Don't you see that I've changed
This
the
whole
game?
spoken
No, I am the game. Before I knew where this was going, I would listen to you. Right now, I distance myself from whatever you have to say. I made this something way bigger than you were ever going to be. I made it this far.
This is like Florence and the Machine, Stand By Me. See, I went back and I looked up what I submitted for some of these comps, and what I submitted for this racing comp was so not up people's alley. I think this might have been one of my worst performing comps.
I remember that some of my submissions, I remember submitting like at least one Rainbow Road track in this comp, but apparently because Mario Kart has like generations of Rainbow Road, the brackets flag each one of them for having the same title.
I think racing did have Madagascar. I submitted some janky ass Pen Triathlon for this one, which is like a super obscure Dreamcast game, so I did not do great in this comp at all. All right, folks, our winner for the best racing game OST, our only shared winning track here in this competition. What is it going to be going up against here on the right? Ken Blast the Top going one-on-one with Merverbird, blah, blah, blah. The best. Thank you. The best non-final boss theme from our first non-final boss. Let's go ahead and hear it. Oh, this is actually a really good matchup. Holy cow. Move your body, that's what it's called. Yeah! Both of these songs have parts of it that I really like and parts I really don't. Music, are you a dubstep guy?
I'll listen to dubstep, but I'm not a dubstep listener.
Like, this isn't pure dubstep, of course, but like, do you like electronica in your stuff?
trace amount of it, and what I mean by that is, so for people that don't remember, because it was a while since I brought this up, but I am on the autism spectrum, and part of the quote-unquote drawbacks of the spectrum is being more sensitive to certain input. In my case, sometimes it's auditory, where I don't like the higher frequencies when it comes to music. So because of that, I have a hard time listening to electronic music, dubstep, anybody that puts higher emphasis on those higher frequencies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you, yeah. And again, this isn't pure dubstep. This is got elements of. It's not pure dubstep.
Right. So that being said, I will listen to this kind of music more of like a one-off. It's really when it's repeated that it starts getting to me.
I feel that. So what would you call this if you don't like? So what is your definition, Sonny, of dubstep then? If it's not repeated build up into beat dropping, like what is dubstep then technically? Because there can be elements of dubstep in tracks, and that can just be that. No, I said elements of. I'm not EDM. Yes, I'm not saying it's dubstep. I'm saying it has elements of. EDM is a good way to put it. Yes. Which are often very much like kind of treated similarly. But all right, folks, we have your best racing OST winner on the left, your best non-final boss winner on the right. 1s in chat for the top, 2s in chat for Move Your Body. All right, pretty split so far. Pretty even. I will say I think 6 votes is where it is absolutely right now with the number of voters we have. 6 will be like kind of the automatic winning point until more people come in.
That is fair.
Yeah, because
I think that's a good assessment.
Because with 10 voters and a vote of 6-4, Ken Blast the top will be moving on. Move Your Body is out of here. Our best racing OST winner moving on to the next round. All right, folks, battle number 4 is coming at you next. Let's see what we have here. On the left, we have another pretty recent winner here from 4 comps ago. This was of our second ever indie special song comp. This was the winner, so let's go ahead and get some Cassette Beast in our ears. Have you heard anything about Cassette Beast music?
I have not.
It's like a really stylized creature collecting game, kind of like a more hip Pokemon. I do love the guitar in this track. I love how like the guitar rips in this track. Yeah, again, I do like the vocals to an extent, but they're not my favorite. I actually like the vocals in the game I'm playing for Contracts a bit more than this, but this is cool too. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
I do love a lot of the instrumental effects in this track, like the steel drum effects right there when they do the punctuating there.
Oh yeah.
Same old story. The second winner of our indie competitions here in Song Comp. What is our second winner of the indie comp going to be going up against here on the right? Ooh, it's going to be going one-on-one with our best video game opening song here tonight from MGS3. Let's go ahead and hear some Snake Eater. This is such a James Bond movie opening. I always think that every time I hear this.
What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my
another two-time franchise winner. We have had two MGS songs win song comps.
I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new life.
The racing game was our 14th comp. So about a year after we started. Snake Eater was our 10th, so it's the oldest one we have here so far. I was gonna say, you've been in pretty much all of these, I thought. Most of them, at least. All right, folks. Indie comp number 2 winner on the left. Opening winner on the right. 1s in chat for Cassette Beast. 2s in chat for Metal Gear Solid 3. So, music, I see you voted 1. Explain.
I personally like more the feel of 1. Because
you might need to vote again. I don't know if it actually took yours. You were a little too early, I think.
It did it because I did it after Lee. So if it didn't count mine, it also didn't count Lee's. Let's try that again.
Yep, it didn't count either of yours.
Okay, now. I mean, regardless, it's looking very likely to be I mean, I think we passed the threshold already.
Oh, yeah, because now it's just my vote. And my vote, from a vote of 6 to 4, I will also agree. I love Snake Eater. I think it's great. I think I am a little worn out on it by now, as it's just one of the things I kind of hear a lot more often outside of, like, you know, this space. So maybe it's just I'm too James Bond filled. I will say it. It's not my favorite Metal Gear Solid submission we're going to hear tonight. But it is good, so I do not mind it moving on.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy!
So, it is good, though. Again, everything tonight is good because everything tonight had to win big brackets. So from a vote of 6 to 4, Snake Eater will be moving on. Everything is good. You are not going to hear me talk negatively about anything except whatever this is on the left. Oh, no, actually, I love this. I fuck with this heavily.
I was about to say, you about to shit talk Pokemon Legends Z8 now, too?
Another pretty recent winner here from the second non-final boss. Let's go ahead and hear it. Yeah, this was the second non-final boss comp. The second non-final boss comp. Yep. God, I love her design. She is so good. And this tune is... I remember specifically, I think it was Dax that was, like, in chat being like, no, I have to vote for Pokemon.
It's interesting because it's like I understand her character. I like her design. I think it's a very good look for her. I don't like her.
Oh, music, are you gonna die on that hill?
Yes.
Is chat gonna bully you?
Chat can bully me all they want. It's not the first time that I made an opinion that was against the grain.
Yes, this was Best Boss Non-Final Battle 2. Move Your Body was the first one, the winner of the first non-final boss. This is the winner of the second one. Will it go the way of Move Your Body? Or will it do better? We'll find out. I'm always a fan of Electro Swing. Really, a lot of Froggy's Caravan Palace submissions really made me like Electro Swing more than I already did, and then this song also so good too. Yeah, when I showed Jessing's character design to Paige, she was like, "Auga," and looked at the thighs. The perks of having a bisexual girlfriend. We can both thirst to everything the same. So music, I remember you played this game. Did you ever play the first Pokemon Legends game?
I tried. I couldn't get into it. I was about to say, it sounds like it looped a couple of times. Oh, speaking of Paige.
Their substitution was French fries. I know that's
pizza. No, you want to hear weird? What? There was this Chinese buffet that my family would go to quite often growing up. And it was still a Chinese buffet when my niece was born, and during her toddler years, we would go to that buffet because it's great, and she would love getting pizza and French fries.
I guess it is kind of somewhat common.
But from a Chinese buffet?
That's pretty great. All right, to anyone who wants it, here's your French fry, chat. Enjoy your food.
Now.
All right. Fine. Now, folks, our best boss non-final battle, our only Pokemon winner in this entire history of Song Comp here on the left. What are we going to have it going against here on the right? Something kind of more... Actually, it's older than this one, actually. From our best summer Song Comp, let's go ahead and hear what Passing the Sun has in store.
Fun fact, the truck that is in the image, I've seen that truck in real life.
It's a very distinctive type of box truck.
It is also tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, this was also a really bad performing comp for me. Luke, you came in at a suspiciously great time. How you doing, Luke? See, here's the thing. Even though music, I have technically won the most song comps, I either win the song comp or I do abysmally terrible. Like, I do bad more often than I do good in song comp.
That's right.
Well, that's great to hear, Luke. A little bit of reprieve is nice. I feel ya. I worked 9 different shifts last week, so when I got a little break this week relative, I was very happy. Oh, God. Hi, Malum.
Say his name and when he appears.
God, Malum, I swear to God. Speaking of Malum, he and I really should continue our Legends ZA playthrough sometime soon, because I was having a lot of fun with that, and then I started having computer problems and moving, so we just haven't done it in a while. We really should get back to it. Malum, I will be reaching out to you at some various point to see if we can do that, because honestly, it's so much fun doing that with you, to be honest. You know what? As we move into September, you'll be hearing from me to do it, because honestly, it is something with me getting back into Pokemon now, with bank closing down. I really do want to play more Legends ZA. By the way, chats, if anybody has any old Pokemon that they would like from the 3DS or DS games, let me know and I will pick it up for you, because I am going back and getting a bunch of rare Pokemon from Gens 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. God, I'm trying to distract so Malum doesn't hit me with it. The weather is very shiny up here, Malum. Very, very shiny. With our summer song comp winner playing right now. God, I'm staring at the screen right now. I'm staring at Malum's name, just looking at it.
Oh God, Ed!
I'm trying not to be caught off guard. Extremely! I will say, this song, it's calming me down a little bit. This song did calm me down a little bit. All right, folks. Our best non-final boss OST 2 winner on the left. Our best summer song comp winner on the right. 1's in chat for Legends ZA. 2's in chat for our Promise mascots. Wow, a very split and even. Well, I'm trying to keep the moment weird enough so that Malum's like, am I? Like, this is torture. It really is. All right, it's even right now. It's not even right now. All right, folks. From a vote of 5-5, with my vote going to Legends ZA, it is now time for our best 2 out of 3 flipping of the Franks, as I am keeping an eye on Malum here. First. Holy shit.
What happened?
Nah, you guys might be able to see it. Hold on a moment before I flip the Franks. Let me see if I can...
what happened?
Just, let me see if I can show this. Hold on. You guys might have even heard it, but, like, let me zoom in.
Is it raining out there for you?
That is, like, a downpour. Malum, I changed my answer to your question. The weather is kind of flooding now. Well... Shit. Yeah, that is, man. Yeah, if the summer song comp either really wins or really loses right now. All right. The Frank flipping will now commence. Best 2 out of 3. First flip goes to Pokemon Legends ZA. Now it has to win another one here to move on. And it does. From 2 coin flips in a row, Legends ZA will be moving on. Passing the Sun is... so far, there has been a left bias. There has been. So, Pokemon Legends ZA will be moving on. That's 4 left in a row, yeah. You know what we're going to do, just to see here. Nope, okay, so it can hit right. Okay, so it's It's not actually bugged. It is possible. Just the chances of that were crazy. Okay. Battle number 6 here, folks. On the left. Another really recent winner from our Best Battle Themes 2. Let's get some of that turtle power, folks. Mutants over Broadway. Let's hear it. Hey, music.
Yeah.
This is where I watched my parents die, Raphael. Cowa bummer. Oh no, Malum, how about you also don't kill me in D&D later? I swear I'll be good.
Yeah, no killing in my D&D campaign. That's my job.
Malum does it better than you, music.
Shut up. Alan, I will let you know right now, I can think of one event that makes me say, you don't need to promise me anything. I know what's going to happen.
Damn right I am.
Hey, Dax, Dylan is not only eating pizza, he is, in fact, having fries with that.
By the way, Malum, I have a potential gift for you, Malum. I'm gonna Uno reverse on you. I have something that I might give you.
Oh. The challenge has been made.
So, I'll explain what it is here in a moment. I'll even show it on stream. But first, we have from Shredder's Revenge, Mutants Over Broadway on the left, a great tune. Was it going to be competing against here on the right? Our second Metal Gear Solid submission here over our 25 song comps. Let's hear it. Our most recent winner. So anyway, as we're listening to this, So anyway, you all know that I work, along with Jordan every year, I work in events over in a big charity event in Michigan called Gamers for Giving. And we raise over $1 million every year for charity. And the way that they pay us is in a little bit of compensation and raffle ticket giveaways. So, I was unpacking stuff and I found something that I already have enough of. So when I saw it, I was like, you know what, maybe this might be a good gift for Malum as a thank you for years of friendship and copious amounts of gifted subs. So Malum, do you have a portable gaming system? God, this is so Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Oh my god, that's so accurate. So, here in my hands, I have a Logitech, I forget what you call these, the Logitech, forget what these are called, but it's
Oh,
pretty
is
much
that like?
it's like a Logitech's version of the Steam Deck.
Oh.
So, I thought, if Malum is interested, next time I see Malum in person, I might get him a portable Android Logitech Steam Deck. So that he can play games on the go as well.
Have you met Malum in person?
No, I haven't, but it will happen eventually.
Okay.
See, I can Uno reverse and give Malum things. That's how you win the metagame. That's how you win the Meta Knight game that Waffle is talking about in chat. I will say, I would definitely greenlight a TV sitcom with Waffle and Sunny. I think they would be great in a TV sitcom. Put Rosie in there, put Dax in there.
What would you
TV.
call it?
I'll have to workshop that one. Oh, because Dax is going to be funding this project with all of his Rob earnings. That's why he demands a spot in the show, because he's producing it. He's paying for everything with all of that sweet, sweet Rob money. All right, folks. We have the best Battle 2 winner on the left, the best Final Boss 2 winner on the right. Let's go ahead and see which one will move on. 1's in chat for Mutants Over Broadway. 2's in chat for Peace Walker's Final Boss theme. Well, music?
Well, Dylan?
You look to be a little lonely there on the left.
Well, you know what they say. We don't talk about Bruno.
I will say, there we go. Lee siding with you over there. And honestly, I like both these songs a lot. I'll also give a vote. From a vote of 6-3, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker will be moving on. Mutants Over Broadway is out of here.
Appreciate you, Lee. Also, Waffle, no way! I voted Detective Dick. I voiced Detective Dick Gumshoe in the Phoenix Wright playthrough.
That is true. Why is Little Gay being caught by Autobot? Get Little Gay in there. Little Gay needs to be common. All right, battle number 7 here on the left. One of our first controversial song comp winners, which I stand by, and we are going to listen to, because, God, this track was awesome. This was the winner of Best Capcom Song, by the way, folks. It was really good. Music, did you ever play Dead Rising? I think you would be stressed out by it, but also slightly enjoy it. Because in what other game can you pick up a giant teddy bear and just start beating zombies with it?
I was gonna say Call of Duty Zombies, but no. Call of Duty Zombies, if you see a teddy bear, that means that's Mr. Buck's move location.
Yeah, I thought this was Froggy as well. Notably, so, JB. Well, yeah, when I saw it come in, I thought, wait, it's not Froggy? I'll be honest, folks, I do sometimes forget who submits what. I do not have a perfect memory when I'm doing my pre-stream check. I don't have a perfect memory of who submitted what. It's not like I have the Rob privilege of having to look at everything in a spreadsheet for hours on end. You know, while I love Gone Guru, the more I listen to this song, the more I do hear a few things that are a little wonky about it. The production, very minimal, and I appreciate that in ways. There is some jank to it that I appreciate, but also I very clearly do hear.